on us first chance he gets.
Revelio.
The fog blighted us a bit, I'll agree. Nonetheless.
Revelio. Revelio. Accio.
And you say they made it after you placed the moonstone?
Do you know why, or what it means? Does it have to do with the snidzhetes?
The breadth of one's knowledge can be as wide as the seas, and yet only run so deep.
It's good to see you again, Doran. Did Poppy tell you about everything that's happened?
She did, and I am glad to see that you are both safely returned. I did question the wisdom of sending you on a path at a time when that path was unknown at best, deadly at worst. But the acumen of the centaurs is neither personal nor partial. The skies tell us what is to come, and often we do not know what we have seen until it has come to pass.
You knew the poachers would try and kill Poppy and me.
I did not know, my young friend, but I shall say that I was not surprised. It was in much the same manner that I expected our first meeting.
I don't suppose you'd like to start from the beginning. I think Poppy and I could use that.
Of course. I find it is often the best place to start, is it not? Many, many moons ago, I divined a series of events. Their meaning long evaded me, until you brought news of the snidzets and their poacher pursuers. I believe the symbol created by the Mooncalves dance marks the place the snidzets are hidden. And serendipitously, I believe that I know the very place.
Please, go on.
I have seen that symbol only once, on a rock face in the cliffs of the forest. You should make haste there. The snidzets that have been kept there for so many years may no longer be safe.
You said you divined a series of events before our paths crossed. What were they?
I saw the arrival of a stranger, the threat of an enemy, and the return of an old friend. I believe now that you are the strangers, the poachers are the enemy, and the old friends are the snidzets. I also saw two places tied to these events, the cave with the moonstone and the henge. The latter was bathed in moonlight.
What makes you so sure the symbol is where the snidzets are?
I do not know. It is what I have read in the stars. Fortunes play out as they are intended. I am merely a messenger. I shall say that fortune favors us today. That you would show me a symbol whose provenance I recognize is not coincidence, but fate.
If you're right about this place, then we should make our way there.
I shall see you there. We cannot afford to lose the snidzets once again.
Was before I invented flu powder.
How remarkable.
I got here as soon as I could.
Did you see the symbol above the entrance? It's the one the Mooncalves made at the henge. Of course Doran implied as much, but to see it up there...
Could this actually be where the snidzets are hidden?
Let's find out. Doran's waiting for us just up ahead.
I'm ready if you are.
Can you believe it? Actual snidzets. I'm glad we seem to be a step ahead of the poachers.
It is a little strange we haven't heard anything from them.
If we're lucky, they're still poring over Gran's research. There was a fair amount. We, on the other hand, had Doran to guide us. Even if the poachers do somehow stumble upon this place, we shall be long gone.
Greetings.
I hope we haven't kept you waiting long, Doran.
Not at all. Then again, it is not I who awaits your arrival. Do you have the Moonstone with you?
We do.
Good. It is as important to what happens next as both of you are.
So, what does happen next? What are these pillars here?
A safeguard, I suspect. There is only one way to find out. And as for how to go about that, the two of you may know better than anyone.
I wonder if the pillars move at all.
Glacier! Incendio! Descendo!
Perhaps it has to do with the light in the darkness.
Descendo! Accio! Accio!
Perhaps it has to do with the light in the darkness. Expelliarmus! Flipendo!
Accio! Glacius! Accio!
Perhaps it has to do with the light in the darkness.
Accio. Accio.
It has to do with the light and the darkness.
Revelio. Accio. Descendo.
Perhaps it has to do with the light.
Incendio.
Perhaps it has to do with the light and the darkness.
Accio.
Perhaps it has to do with the light and the darkness.
Descendo. Revelio. Accio!
Perhaps it has to do with the light in the darkness. Look, Doran, a doorway.
I suspect we all know what lies beyond that passage. And now, I'm afraid I must leave you. At least for a time.
You're not coming in with us.
If the snidzhetes are here, the herd will want to see the truth of it for themselves. Alec especially. Go on without me. I will rejoin as soon as I am able.
Revelio. Revelio.
Look at the murals on the wall.
Incendio.
This place must have been built to protect them. They had nothing to fear.
Revelio.
What makes you say that?
The poacher camps always felt oppressive. It's hard to explain, but the feeling was palpable. At least to me. The sense I get here is of safety and calm. Quite the opposite of the poacher camps.
So many books.
You haven't seen my grand study.
Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Arresto Momentum. Leviosa. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
I'll wager this isn't the dead end it seems to be. But how to get...
Bombarda. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Incendio. Leviosa. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Of course. How clever.
Revelio.
Look at this place.
Little puppy weeping. Forgot how to cover your tracks.
What was that?
Accio.
Stop right. I'll check your pockets after you're dead.
Leviosa.
I'm scared of heights!
Arresto Momentum.
You may want to move. Back for more? Not the brightest child. Ha! The lamb returns to the wolf. Give that back!
Arresto Momentum.
What have you done?
Ready your wands. The fight is truly just.
Expulso. Take it.
Oh, no, you don't! Marvelous strike! Potato!
You can break.
Reducto. Potato. Accio. Glacius. You great Sylvia! Confringo! Gotcha!
No!
Complete Cynthia! Potato! That's the thing!
This is what I'm teaching her.
Accio! I think that was all of them.
Are the two of you unharmed? I had hoped to return to the fortress tonight.
We're fine, but if you hadn't got here when you did, I led them here, Doran.
You fought with us against your kind. I am glad to have witnessed this. I now believe all that Doran told me.
They are the ones I sought.
Finish your work here, brother. All the events you divined have not yet come to pass.
Revelio.
There they are. Now, all that remains is to break the charm.
You want us to... I only ever wanted to see them safe, which they are. You should do it. Merlin, they're lovely. But what happens now? They can't care for themselves, and surely once word gets out of their reappearance...
No harm will come to them. The centaurs will see to that. You have my word.
Thank you, Doran, for helping us to find them, and to fight for them.
It is you who deserves the merit, child. You did what the poachers would never have. Remember that.
You both fought bravely today. Allow us to carry the mantle from here.
If it's all right, Doran, I think I'd like to stay behind and spend a little more time with the snidzets.
Revelio. Revelio. Lumos. Confringo. Revelio.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Revelio.
This is the Dirical Den. but Miss Moffat said Gwenira only appears. This must be the Dirical den that Miss Moffat told me about. Now where is Gwenira? Got her. Now I need to let Miss Moffat know.
Revelio. Revelio.
Oh, hello.
Miss Moffat, I caught Gwenira.
That's incredible. Was it terribly difficult?
She was difficult to track down, but I managed in the end.
Believe me, I know. Well, may I have her now?
Of course.
Oh, you're too kind. She has such exquisite plumage. Oh, I shall make the finest attire from her feathers. And she'll have a good life too, of course. Ah. Thank you so much for bringing me Gwen. Oh, hello. Any luck finding Gwenira?
Miss Moffat, I caught Gwenira.
That's incredible. Was it terribly difficult?
She was difficult to track down, but I managed in the end.
Believe me, I know. Well, may I have her now?
Actually, I think she'll be safer with me.
But it was my idea to rescue her. I'm the one who fell in love with her beautiful plumage. Oh, the cheek. Now what shall I do? Without her feathers, I can't finish any of my fashion designs. You traitorous foul napper. I hope she pecks your eyes out.
Revelio. Defender. Accio. Descendo. Incendio.
Petrificus Totalis!
Glacius. Incendio.
Hey, for you!
You haven't got a prayer.
That's just the beginning.
Accio. Descendo.
You're going to regret that.
Reducto.
Think you're clever, don't you? But you won't sneak up on me. You're no match for me. I've been... had enough. I've seen you duel.
Expulso. That one hurt.
Arresto momentum.
Warming up.
And I haven't even had my tea yet. Reducto. Better luck next time.
You've made a grave mistake.
Expelliarmus.
Pay for your deed.
Reducto.
Defender.
To regret that.
And no one...
Well, it's about time. It's a wonder...
Calm down, I'm here now.
Calm down. Those buffoons outside have been talking about burning me. Me! If they weren't all sharing half a brain, they'd realize I'm worth more to them intact and at the Three Broomsticks.
How was that?
With everything I overhear, I'm a veritable trove of information. Now, don't just stand there. I need to be back by cocktail hour. The place will be like a funeral without me.
What if I don't want to return you to the Three Broomsticks?
What on earth do you mean?
What if I took you to the Hog's Head instead? I've heard such nice things.
What a funny little joke. Now, the Three Broomsticks, please. Oh, they're bound to be missing me terribly. Be sure to carry me carefully, won't you? My pantaloons are already creased. Where have you put me? It's pitch black in here. I shan't stand for this. You there? Are you deaf? There's a terrible draft in here coming straight up my pantaloons. What is the meaning of this? This isn't the Three Broomsticks.
No, it's not. It's the Hog's Head.
Did you fall into a cauldron of stupid potion? You've brought me to the wrong place. It's absolutely vile in here.
Oh, give it a chance. You might grow to like it.
Please, you can't mean to leave me here. Please.
Goodbye, Ferdinand. Enjoy your new home.
Oi! I normally toss the both of you out. I like the look of the fancy man. Target practice. Ha!
This is an outrage. Do you hear me? An outrage.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Just the person I was hoping to see.
I see Doran finally convinced you to leave the Sniggets.
If anyone can keep them out of poacher hands, it's the centaurs. And I wanted to thank you. When the poachers ambushed us, it was nice not to face them alone.
Of course. It's the sort of thing friends do for each other, isn't it?
I suppose so. I am glad you came to Hogwarts. It's already been my best year. I wouldn't want a repeat of Horntail Hall, of course, but I did enjoy the Three Broomsticks. Had no idea how lovely it was there.
Had you never been to the Three Broomsticks?
I used to spend most of my time with Highwing, and well, I don't know how Serona feels about hippogriffs popping in for a butterbeer. Highwing's the only one I would have gone with. Or Gran, of course.
Nothing wrong with that. Highwing's good company.
She is. Although I am beginning to see the appeal of, human friends. It was nice to talk about my parents and Gran with someone. And share Highwing.
I don't suppose you've heard anything from your parents, have you?
I haven't, but I'm perfectly fine with that.
Does your Gran know that we found the Sniggets?
I couldn't hold it in any longer. I told her everything. She was livid that I'd been anywhere near the poachers, but she confessed that she was rather envious about the Sniggets.
It has all been a pleasure, Poppy. Do try and stay out of trouble.
Don't know that I can. We've taken on poachers twice now, successfully. I rather think you've helped me develop a taste for it. And with centaurs as allies, I might actually go looking for trouble. You and I should meet for a butterbeer soon. Perhaps Highwing can join us?
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Sebastian, a lost relic from a catacomb which requires a dark sacrifice.
I know how it sounds, but if this can help you, it's worth the risk.
Does Ominous know about this?
He helped find the scriptorium where we discovered Slytherin's spellbook.
Very well. If Ominous will be there, I'll meet you. We don't have much time. Solomon wants to leave Beldcroft.
What? Leave? Never mind. You need to stall him. Buy us time, Anne. Please.
I shall do my best. I'll be in touch.
Solomon can't take Anne from Feldcroft. Where would they go? When would I see her?
Sebastian.
I can't believe my uncle wants to leave Feldcroft. Anne's going to stall him. She must. We need time.
Time? For what?
I've learned more about the relic. I cross-referenced Slytherin's spellbook with everything in the library on relics and dark sacrifices. That's when I realized something. I believe the relic will only work inside the catacomb.
We just need to get Anne to the catacomb and work out how to make a dark sacrifice.
Our biggest hurdle may be convincing Ominous. Anne will only give this a chance if he's on board.
And we have to keep all of this from your uncle. If he goes to the headmaster, we could be expelled.
Let me handle Ominous this time. As for my uncle, he's not an Auror anymore. What he doesn't know, well, won't hurt us.
Do you think your uncle would tell anyone at the Ministry about all of this if he found out?
If he found out, I doubt he'd go to the Ministry. He didn't part ways with them well, from what I understand. He won't say, but I believe his strong aversion to dark magic has something to do with his time there. Anne thinks he once decided to fight fire with fire, so to speak, and resorted to using an unforgivable curse in a fight against dark wizards. At least that's what she thought she heard. When he realized what his job had led him to become, he left rather abruptly. So, I'm not sure he'd go to the Ministry to report on his own family using dark magic now.
Good luck with Ominous. Until we meet again.
I shall let you know when the four of us should meet at the catacomb. Look for my owl. See you soon.
Revelio.
Looks rather dark in there. Never stopped me before. Where on earth is this leading me?
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Considering the bones, I'll assume this is a town.
Incendio. Revelio. Accio. Descendo. Incendio. Glacius. Revelio.
Why is this door locked?
Arrest them.
Brilliant. The first piece of the puzzle. One down, 2 to go.
Incendio.
Lumos.
Revelio. Reparo. Incendio.
Must be something around here I can climb.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Arresto Momentum. Leviosa. Accio.
Anne's worried.
Revelio.
Sebastian promised her that I would be there if she went to meet him in the catacomb. But now
Lumos.
he's telling her to join him immediately and to come alone. She says he doesn't sound himself. Meet us at the catacomb as soon as you can. I hope that my quill has conveyed my message clearly.
Success. In theory, what are they protecting?
Incendio. Confringo.
made it this time. The 9 rocks on the map.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
Glad to have got something after defeating those in theory. Wonder if I'm safe to explore in there.
Sebastian has gone too far. You saw what lies in the catacomb. I cannot stay here.
Wait, Anne, please.
Ominous. He was willing to put the whole hamlet and himself in danger on the chance that some old relic could help to heal me. I'm sorry, Ominous. Make sure he's all right, will you?
I'm glad you're here.
I received your owl. Where's Sebastian?
Inside the catacomb. Frankly, I was surprised you weren't with him.
Ominous,
Stop. You swore you wouldn't let Sebastian take this one step further. Yet here we are.
It's my fault. I was wrong. I thought he'd stop.
I should have stopped him before. Sebastian's in real trouble now. I'm going back into the catacomb to find him. Anne's right. He and the entire hamlet are in danger. The place is crawling with Inferi.
Inferi? What are you talking about?
You'll see. We need to hurry. Sebastian must not be in his right mind.
Last time we were here, this place was crawling with spiders.
We're about to face worse. Let's find Sebastian quickly.
Where was Sebastian when you and Anne found him?
Just ahead, in the great room.
Incendio.
There weren't this many Inferi before.
And there's no sign of Sebastian.
Confringo. Confringo. Dependo. Incendio. Hey. Levioso. Confringo. Levioso. Confringo.
Hold on a moment. I was so worried about Sebastian I didn't even realize. Anne's gone to get Solomon. When she first saw the Inferi, she thought Sebastian was being attacked. But then he showed her the relic and said he'd learned how to use it.
The carvings on the relic were Inferi, and Sebastian somehow created them.
Not exactly. He's controlling them. This is powerful dark magic. Creating Inferi is incredibly difficult, but controlling them... As Anne and I frantically barricaded the Inferi to keep them from escaping, Sebastian kept mumbling about healing Anne. When Anne said she couldn't stay here, I didn't realize what she meant.
Solomon threatened to go to the headmaster if he heard of Sebastian dealing with dark magic.
I need to get to Hogwarts. I must get to Professor Black first. Twist the story a bit, make him think it's a family fight. I'll be back as soon as I can. See if you can talk some sense into Sebastian. Be careful.
How many Inferi are there? These Inferi seem far from controlled.
Confringo. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
There's Sebastian.
Isn't this incredible?
Sebastian,
I told you, the relic is the answer. I've been trying to reverse the dark magic that injured Anne, but this will allow me to control it. Just as I can control the Inferi.
Control? I had to fight the Inferi all the way.
What have the two of you done? Accio relic!
The relic!
You'll pay for this!
The two of you have gone too
Listen, that relic was going to save Anne.
Incendio. Accio. Flipendo. Incendio. Confringo.
Levioso! Incendia! Levioso!
Finite.
Sorry, it had to be done. I am protecting you, you foolish boy!
Mr. Salon, stop!
How dare you! You're no friend of my nephew! Now you've gone too far.
Incendio. Incendio.
Glacius!
Incendio.
Sorry, it had to be done.
Glacius. Incendio.
Potato!
Accio. Flipendo. Incendio.
She cannot be healed, Sebastian. You must stop.
I won't let her suffer! Avada Kedavra!
Anne, what have you done? I must get out of here.
I can't let him leave.
Sebastian, wait! Stop, Sebastian. Hold on.
What is it?
Why wouldn't you stop? I was calling after you.
Anne won't survive this. She's withering away, inside and out. Solomon's never been there for us. Not really. He gave up on Anne. I'll never give up on her. You saw him, didn't you? He was going to ruin her life. He attacked us. I had to use the killing curse. You know I did. If I hadn't known how to cast it...
You went too far, Sebastian.
I can't think right now. I need to leave. I can't stay here. I need to find Ominous.
Sebastian.
Please, I'm not myself right now. Let's meet later, at the Undercroft, all right?
Revelio.
Enjoy suffering, do you?
There's no telling what lies in wait for me in there.
Revelio. Revelio.
I'm famished.
Revelio.
An intruder! Up for a bit of dying, are we?
Revelio. This place has seen better days.
Hey, for your information, I received an...
They don't seem to care for me in Hogsmeade. Can't say I blame them, what with all I've done for them.
Potato!
Another pitiful beast caught in my trap.
Mysterious and a bit unsettling. What to do? I know what that means. Merlin trial. That's that. Settled. Revelio. Revelio. What do you have in store for me this time? Confringo! Revelio. Confringo. These Merlin trials won't get the best of me. Revelio.
What have you done? No!
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. so tricky after all, Merlin.
Revelio.
I swear, none of you and those cursed centaurs had to... Saving all.
You like games, do ya?
Incendio!
Incendio!
It would appear your throat. Incendio! Incendio! The flames consume you! Your luck at killing us ends here.
Revelio. Revelio.
But a purse made his skills are wasted doing this.
Oh, the anticipation!
I've seen you.
I know all about you and your violence.
Confringo! That goblin elm you pilfered. I want that back now.
Incendio!
You will not survive this fight! Am I supposed to be impressed that you defeated a few Confringo!
Incendio.
You're embarrassing yourself.
Levioso. Confringo.
Too hard.
Confringo!
Protego.
Why not simply...
Defendo.
Incendio!
Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Revelio.
If only Professor Fig could have seen that.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
She's devastated. She just buried your uncle alone.
I did it for her.
Sebastian, Anne can't bear the thought of turning you in, but...
What? Turn me in? She saw what happened.
I'll give you some time to think, Sebastian.
Turn me in?
Sebastian.
Did you hear that? You saw what happened. I never wanted to hurt my uncle.
I know.
I can't believe he's gone. How did things go so wrong? I didn't mean it. I didn't mean to... Oh, Anne, I was only trying to help. I can't leave now. Anne needs me more than ever. You understand. You can talk to Ominous. Make him understand. He listens to you. I need to be with Anne.
Don't worry, Sebastian. I shall speak with Ominous.
Thank you. You're a good friend, truly. No matter what happens from here, I'm glad we met.
Poor Sebastian.
Ominous?
What a mess. I can't believe it. After I last saw you, I went straight to Hogwarts. Before I had time to talk to Black, I heard from Anne. I rushed to Feldcroft and found her with Solomon's body. She was beside herself with grief. Part of her wants Sebastian to face the consequences, another part can't bear the thought of it. I don't want to lose Sebastian, but I don't think we have a choice.
We don't have a choice. You're right. You were right the entire time.
I wish I hadn't been. If we do this, we may never see Sebastian again.
I realize that, but it's the right thing to do. He killed his uncle. We've tried to justify his actions every step of the way, but this has gone too far. It has to stop.
Very well. Leave it to me. I'll tell the headmaster. Farewell for now. I shall be in touch. Whatever lies ahead, we must face it together. That I know.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Revelio.
Who's that? Oh, good. Ranrock's loyalists will always fight for what he stood for.
Expelliarmus.
No!
Accio.
You won't get away with that.
Glacius.
About Sebastian.
Incendio. Revelio. Reparo. Revelio. Accio.
meant for me.
That's the student who stopped us at Spellcroft. You won't
Glacier.
You pay for this Reinhardt drill. That's the student who would be...
Ringo. Wingardium Leviosa.
You shall not...
Glacier. Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. That wasn't too hard. Incendio.
What are you up to now?
Thank you for coming. Ominous, I received your owl. What's happened with Sebastian?
He's been expelled, and will soon face trial at the Ministry. Although Anne wanted to turn him in, I think now she's torn. I confess I know how she feels. As much as we all wanted Sebastian to face the consequences of his actions, it will never be the same without him. Just standing here in the Undercroft without Sebastian feels wrong.
I never thought things would end this way. I hope we did the right thing.
I hope so too.
Were you able to tell Sebastian about Rookwood cursing Anne?
I was. Black let me talk to Sebastian before he left. At first he wouldn't believe it. Then he realized it all made sense. Unfortunately, his anger only grew towards goblins and dark wizards.